Hi, everyone. It's Pastor Dan with uplifting thoughts for today. I want to share with you Psalm 62, verses 1 and 2. The psalmist says, "My soul quietly waits for the true God alone. My salvation comes from him. He alone is my rock and my deliverance, my citadel high on a hill. I will not be shaken." I love those verses. They reveal to us who God is, our stronghold against the forces within all of life that confront us each day. And we've got a lot that confronts us, that's against us in our world today, don't we? All around us, around those we love, there's that continuing outbreak of COVID-19, our children, our families, our friends. We all need a stronghold against the forces of life that confront us each day. And the psalmist says, that's God. I was reminded of God's deliverance this summer when I sent my brother Bob a video wishing him a happy birthday. Bob lives in San Diego with his wife Debbie, and she asked his family and friends to send him a video of memories, since none of us could travel there because of the pandemic. And so I put one together. And I shared with him many of our adventures as kids growing up around the world and reminded him of one memory when we lived in Australia. Dad was Billy Graham's setup man and would go into an area 1 year in advance. And so he would set up the Billy Graham Crusade, and the whole family would move. And we moved down under. It was quite an adventure. And I remember one time when the Queen of England gave Dr. Graham a large boomerang made by the Aborigines, and she was welcoming him to the country of Australia. Dr. Graham gave it to my father, and my brother and I got a hold of this enormous thing. We wanted to see if it worked. And we went out into a field, and I remember taking it and throwing it. It was like throwing a log. And I said, "Oh, this thing doesn't work. It's too big. It's too heavy." I tried it one more time, and I threw it, but I gave up, and I started heading home. And that's when my brother Bob came running at me and tackled me from behind. I thought I was going to get beaten up, and instead, he probably saved my life, as that boomerang came looping back around and could have lopped off my head. So thanks to my brother Bob, I'm still around. But then again, Psalm 62 reminds us it's not people or even things that we put our hope in, it's the Lord. Listen to verses 5 through 7. "My soul quietly waits for the true God alone, because I only hope in him. He alone is my rock and my deliverance, my citadel on a high hill. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my significance depends ultimately on God. The core of my strength, my shelter, is in the true God." And verse 8, "Have faith in him. All circumstances, dear people, open up your hearts to him. The true God shelters us in his arms." Even though sometimes I'm shaken, God is not. God is our rock and our refuge, and will help us weather the storms of life. And for that, I'm grateful. So trust in God today. Hey, thanks for listening, and have a great day.